All right, guys. Good morning. Let's see what we have here today. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit slower of a day since I'm sure half the country is at home hungover right now. Um, so let's look at what we got today. Remember to take things slow today. Like I said, I'm sure half the country is probably hungover. KPTI looks good. Um, let's see what else. NIO looks good. Let me know if you guys see any. I don't really see, honestly, I don't see that much. That looks good. Let's see, CGC, Cron, AMD, all very, very low volume. KPTI, maybe KPTI, DBVT. And I guess I'll watch the cannabis stocks, but the rest of these look pretty dull. TYME's gapping up some. CBIO a little bit. PLUG. UNG. GRFS. Looks alright. But yeah, pretty low volume today, guys. We look for some gap downs. RBG. Or RBZ. DGAZ. IEA. And I mean, NIO doesn't look bad. I mean, we could watch NIO. I know a few people were talking about that one in the Discord. NUGT's gapping down some. Alright, so to all my US everyone have a safe 4th of July. What's up, Scott? What's up, man? Y'all think I should do the face cam today? I mean, I can do it if you guys want, but SWCH maybe? Sorry. Those are just stocks that I'm typing in. Like I said, I think today's going to be a little boring. Dull. KPTI is probably the best looking one. Yeah, man. Yeah, Taj. It's like a jungle over here in Michigan, man. Early in the morning, there's nothing but bird sounds. Honestly, it's very relaxing. It really is. Anyways, hope everyone had a safe 4th of July. I actually didn't drink yesterday because I can't. Because of my stomach. And so I actually didn't drink yesterday because of my stomach. Had to watch my whole family. But yeah, man, stomach. I think it's GERD is what I actually have. GERD, which is like gastroesophagus influx disease or something, or reflux disease. I don't know what it is, man. But I know today will probably be a pretty slow day, in all honesty. We got one of Mitch's favorites, Teva, Teva, moving some. Yeah, let me know if you guys see anything else that's good. I don't really see much that I like right now. Most of it is a little boring and dull. NIO, KPTI, probably my two main watches, realistically. Yeah, this is really about it. That's about all that's on my watch list right now. All right, guys. Let's do this. What do you guys think? You guys think I should mess around with some Robinhood trading today as well? Maybe some options trading is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of some options trading. But I'll be back, and then I'll get the face cam set up in a minute or two. So I'll be back, guys. But yeah, like I said, don't be surprised if the stream gets less people today, if the market is slower, because again, you know, I think everybody's probably hungover today, and I doubt many people are here. It's already the heat of the summer. Summertime trading is in full effect, and yeah, I'm sure half the country's hungover right now, so don't be surprised if it's a dull day. Pre-market movers, let's see what we get. DUST. DUST actually looks pretty good. DUST looks good. I think that one's tradable as well, DUST. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Yeah, these are probably the two main watches that I see right here. KPTI and DUST. KPTI, I don't know if it's going to be tradable or not, but a really big, you know, big percentage move yesterday, or Wednesday. And in pre-market this morning, it's moving a ton. It closed at roughly 890, and it's sitting at 1010 now, so decent gap up there. Decent gap up. Looks like it gapped up about $1.20, so decent gap up there. We also have DUST. DUST, that looks really interesting here. You can see DUST is this bottom chart. Let me, I don't know why the level 2 isn't out for this one. There we go. Yeah. And so DUST getting some decent volume, a decent range as well, gapping up from 1105 to 1165, so it's gapping up about 60 cents for DUST. It's not looking bad here. I'll definitely keep an eye on that one for sure as well. So let me know if you guys see anything else that's moving, and we'll try to, you know, see what we can find today. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Like I said, go check out Trade Ideas. Honestly, the best scanners in the game. I'll post that link one more time before I go handle this. But yeah, go check out Trade Ideas. Like I said, the best scanners in the game by far, in my opinion. And if you want to check those out, use the same ones that we're using. I'll post this link here. Yeah, man, I'm starting to think I should like make these bird sounds the calling card of my stream. I'm really starting to think that. because even if even if I go back home to Texas and I'm not outside anymore, I might just buy some bird sounds to put out here because yeah, it's relaxing for sure. All right, guys. Oh, let's see what we get today. Like I said, it might be a little bit of a dull day, and that's all right. You know. All right, guys. Let's do this. Let's see what we get here. All right, let's put this webcam up again. All right. Where'd it go? It disappeared, man. Where'd it go? All right. Let's remove that and then add it back, I guess. Let's try this again. Watch, last time it disappeared. Alright, there we go. We got it back up. Alright, guys. That should be good, right? I think that should be fine. Alright. You guys can see me? Right? Alright, guys. Like I said, it should be good, yeah. Kind of looks messy, though. Let me fix this. There we go. I think that way works because it's not blocking the scanners at all. Right? I look like that kid in Willy Wonka that broke into a million pieces. Honestly, the old one's the better one. Willy Wonka. If we're talking about Willy Wonka, the old one is by far the better one. You know, the new one's kind of sketchy. I just don't know if I like the new one. I was thinking about trying coffee this morning, but then I talked myself out of it. I just don't know if that's the right move. I haven't actually had coffee or caffeine in like a solid week. It's been like a solid week or two. I think I tried it once last week and it didn't work. Alright. Yeah. What's up, guys? But yeah, slow day. Remember, take care of your account today. Protect your account today. I don't know. I don't know how much volume we're actually going to get in this market, and so you kind of just need to be careful. I think half the country's most likely sleeping right now. If you're not based in the U.S., you know, yesterday was the 4th of July. You know, America's independence holiday, and so basically what people in the U.S. most of the time do is they drink a lot and shoot fireworks. And so, with that said, again, half the country's probably sleeping right now. I don't know why I'm awake, but considering that the market might be a little bit dull and the volume might be a little bit lower in the market today because of yesterday being the 4th of July and now it being, roughly 9 a.m. And so just be prepared for that. What's up with my stomach? So 2 weeks ago, I woke up. 2 weeks ago, I woke up really nauseous. I woke up at like 3 a.m. super nauseous. I have a pretty strong stomach, and so I didn't really vomit. I wanted to vomit, but I never actually did. And so I woke up nauseous. Later on that day, I was laying down in bed. My fever spiked to like, excuse me, my fever spiked to like 100, 101. And so I ran a fever, was nauseous, and basically stomach issues. The next day, we sent my kids over to my mother-in-law's house. The next day, my wife got the exact same thing. She woke up nauseous, except she was actually vomiting. And, her and I just laid in bed basically for 2 days straight. Now, this is where it gets weird. So, in the following days, she got better. Her stomach started treating her better. It stopped bothering her as much. She actually got back to like a normal eating schedule. And for me, my stomach just never was the same after that. And anytime, specifically when I lay down, like if I lay down, I get really, really nauseous when I wake up. Like right when I wake up, I'm super nauseous. And like I said, that's been going on 13 days now. 13 days. And so whatever happened, I've been to the doctor for it because at this point, it's kind of lingering a little bit too long. And they think it's GERD, which I think is gastroesophagus reflux disease, which is like basically acid reflux, but I don't know what it is, man. I'm on Prilosec, like a proton pump inhibitor. I'm on a bunch of I'm on Zofran for nausea. I'm on a bunch of different stuff, but so yeah, no drinking for me on the 4th of July. Yeah, it was no fun for sure. Yeah. But I'm finally starting to feel better. And like I said, I think most of it now, the lingering part of it is just if I lay down, I get nauseous. And so when I sleep at night, the last few days when I've been sleeping at night, I've been having to like prop myself up in like a propped up position when I sleep, because if I lay completely horizontal, I get nauseous. It sucks. Maybe I'm just getting old. Yeah, that's what, I'm kind of torn on whether I think, it could be like E. coli or some type of stomach bacteria is what it could be. And it could be, my wife and I could have eaten the same thing. Because the weird thing is like, I have 2 kids. None of them got sick. My kids didn't get sick. Nobody around us got sick. It was just my wife and I. And so it might have been something we ate. But the fever is the big thing that kind of makes that seem like it's viral. Is what it seems like, the fever, but who knows, man. I just want to go back to normal, but I might have to change. I've been on like this weird diet where I can't, it's like the low FOD diet or something like that, and I can't eat any of the good food, man. It sucks. You see Mitch's favorite AMRN. Alright guys, I will be right back. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Honestly, we got more people in here than I thought would be because like I said, I figured half the country's sleeping right now. But yeah, let's do this, guys. PBR popping up on my scanners here. But yeah, like I said, some of the ones I really like are Dust. Look at Dust here. Dust looks pretty good. Dust and KPTI. Those are probably my two main watches. Look at Dust here. Dust is looking good. Gapping up from 1105 to 1160. KPTI gapping up from 890 essentially to 995. And so those look decent. We'll see what we get with those. I'll definitely keep an eye on those as well. You're still holding FCEL, brave man. Honestly, it probably was the right move though. Let me see. Where are you holding it from? You short or long? Because, I mean, really, I mean, wait, what? So this one did spike up to $1, yeah, on Wednesday. Okay, I remember this one. Yogurt to build up your microbiome. Yeah, man, I mean, I've been taking a lot of probiotic vitamins. You know, I've been, like, probably taking too many probiotic vitamins, but, yeah, the doctor seems to think it's acid reflux is what the doctor thinks it is, and so they gave me a proton pump inhibitor medication, and like what that essentially does is it stops the acid from coming up your esophagus, and it can be useful for acid reflux, but it's actually really bad for you because your stomach acid actually has a lot of uses that are necessary, like they kill bacteria. And stuff like that. And so when you stop the acid from, you know, doing its work, its necessary work, then it's actually not that good for you. And so I'm trying to stop taking that as soon as I can. Yeah, that's a good buy then. Rubital. Yeah, man. That's a nice buy, brother. Good work. Alright, guys. It is 8 o'clock. Like I said, we actually have more people in here than I thought. I thought we were going to be really empty today, but it's not too bad. PBR. Like I said, Dust is not looking bad. I don't mind Dust. Nice little gap up here. Dust is up to 1170s now as well. So Dust looks good. When you trade breakouts, do you trade when the stock breaks out or wait for the confirmation pulling back to the breakout spot and then buy when it continues up? Most of the time, I think the better option. It depends on the sector and the style of the stock you're trading. Most of the time, I prefer to wait for a pullback. I think that's going to give you much higher accuracy rate. I think a lot of people try to trade breakouts like pre-market high breaks, for instance. I think a lot of times people will just jump in when it breaks that pre-market high, and sometimes you'll get a spike up, but a lot of the time at that pre-market high you'll get a rejection and it'll just kind of fake you out. And so I think the better, smarter way to approach that is to wait for it to break the pre-market high and then pull back and actually hold that pre-market level as support, and then get in when it holds that support and then ride it up. First of all, you'll get a little bit lower of an entry, so it'll be a little bit safer of an entry, and confirmation is always a good thing. You know, if you can find confirmation before buying the stock or selling the stock, then, you know, I think that's the right way to play it. I think if not, you're going to get faked out a lot with breakouts. And so yeah, ended Wednesday I think $80 down. I ended at $80 down Wednesday. I still should be roughly $300 in the green in my account. What is my view on TRNX? I don't know. I gotta look at it. TRNX, I mean, it's super volatile, and that's the big thing. You know, big percentage moves relative to the price. You know, it's only a 17-cent stock. I think the daily chart looks terrible, and it looks like a really weak daily chart. Anytime it spikes, it typically comes back down. But at this point, it's kind of in no man's land with the price at 17 cents. It could go up, but you know, basically I would try to play this one off of pre-market levels unless it gets like really volatile. So like look there, maybe 20 cents. You know, maybe the support at 16.50 or whatever. But yeah, it's not really my style if I'm being honest. But it's volatile, at least. NIO is looking alright. I might look to trade NIO. It's been a while. I have to kind of go back honestly in time and look to see here. Let me fix this. Go back in time and look to see how reliable NIO is with fades. I used to trade this one a lot more, but I haven't been trading it as much lately. And alright, so let's look at fades here. Alright, so some nice VWAP bounces for NIO. Really. But see, this is a fake fade here. This is a fake out fade. This looked like a VWAP fade, and then it just completely ripped up. So we got to be weary of that with NIO. And then the other fades. Yeah, I just don't like NIO for fades. I like it more on the upside, but you know, this action here kind of scares me because it fakes out. It fakes out a lot. You know, fake out. There's a fake out VWAP bounce where it completely failed. This is a fake fade, so it faked out the fade and didn't work. This is kind of a fade, but the range is so small. There's one fade, so that's 1 out of what, like 3. There's another fake out, 1 out of 4, and then 2 out of 4. So the accuracy rate in that little mini back testing session I just looked at from the last 2 days isn't great. So with fades and bounces, I don't know. We'll see. It would have to be a really nice risk reward setup in order for me to want to trade that one. Alright guys. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back in like 2-3 minutes. So Oh, my bad, guys. I've been muted this whole time. Yeah, no, Michael. I said I left, man. You made me sad, bro. So I left. What's up, James? What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm looking at mRNA. We got a few other movers here. mRNA, GOL. GOL with low volume. I know a lot of people said they're watching TYME. And TYME's got some good movement, at least volume-wise. It looks good. TSU. TSU doesn't look bad, actually. Still pretty low volume, but relative to everything else, it's not bad, considering how slow everything else is. What's up, Operation? I'm just going to call you OPP, man. I'm just going to call you OPP. VOD. We got BlackBerry here. BBB. Or no, that's Bed Bath & Beyond. What is BlackBerry? The stock for BlackBerry. DOVA. We got Sono, SONO. BB. Yeah, I knew it was something with B's. Yeah. Honestly, the long-term chart of BlackBerry must look terrible. Yeah. Honestly, it's maintaining higher. I think it's still going to come down. I think BlackBerry is ultimately going to fail. But wonder how much a long-term option on BlackBerry would be. Ooh, look at UNG, guys. I didn't even see this one today. Look at UNG. Look, UNG gapping up from 1958 all the way to 2043. So it's gapping up, what, about 85 cents. Doesn't look bad. Right, exactly, man. That's why I think I trade some options. I actually might trade some options today on Robinhood. I might trade some options today on Robinhood. We'll see. I might just, my basic strategy with options trading. My basic strategy is I look for overextended stocks on the daily chart. Overextended stocks on the daily chart, and you know, a lot of times you'll see these kind of penny stocks or these parabolic movers, and they'll gap up and they'll kind of go crazy for a few days. You know, they'll go up, you know, 200, 300, 400%. And then most of the time, everybody stops watching them and they kind of quietly fall back down. And everybody kind of forgets about them. Those are the ones I'm trying to buy put options on. Because you'll see these stocks, like I said, that get run up. They get pumped up. They get up there with, like I said, 400 or 500% gains. And then most of the time, they end up falling down, at least back down 3% or so. And so that's kind of what I look for with options, is just look for overextended moves. Buy put options, hold them for a month, and then sell them when they're in the money. And that's kind of my simple option strategy that I trade with. And it works fairly well. And so maybe we'll try to do some of that today on Robinhood. Have some fun with that. But we'll see. It is a Friday, so we do want to be a little bit more weary today, guys. It is a Friday. Don't want to go crazy. I wouldn't advise going crazy today. Yeah, BlackBerry is still technically a company, which I'm surprised it is. I don't like that one. Let's find a different scanner for. I'm gonna save it this time. Try up big in pre-market. There we go. I think that one's a little bit better than the other one. Yeah, options. I mean, options is just. I like options. The reason I really like options, and I actually think options are pretty good for new traders, and the reason I think they're good for new traders is because you have a finite risk. You have a defined set risk, and you're only risking when you buy an option. You're only risking what you pay for that option. To where, like for instance, if I buy a put option on a stock, the most I can lose on that option is what I pay for the option. But if I short a stock, um, the most I can lose is, it's unrestricted. I can lose more and more. There's no limit to what I can lose. And when I buy or when I short a stock or when I buy a stock. But if you buy an option, your risk is limited to what you're paying for that option. And so it's a good way to kind of condition a risk reward mindset in trading for new traders specifically, because it makes them think about, well, is the risk worth the potential reward for this option play? And again, it's very finite. It's very defined. You're only risking essentially what you pay for that option. Now, if you're selling options, that is substantially more risky. That's way more risky if you're selling options. And you'll probably have a higher accuracy rate if you sell options. I think most options expire worthless, but the few that don't can really, really hurt you. And so, options is an interesting game for sure. Hey, thanks, Michael. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no worries, Tar. Sorry, how do you pronounce it? Is it Tarjay? Is it Tarjay? Is what it sounds like. Uh, it could be also Tarhay. Let me know. Is it the first or second one? Or if it's neither of them, let me know. What's up, Vise? What's up, brother? Long time no see, man. How you been, bro? Here we go. What's up, Shally? Kinda, man. Sometimes. You guys know me. I trade small. What's up, Marsh? Yeah, man. Those birds are out here, bro. Those birds are out here, man. Honestly, I talked about it earlier. Even once I go home, even though I won't be outside at my house, I might buy one of those bird sounds because this is honestly really peaceful out here. And like I think I'm gonna miss this when I go home because I mean listen to it out here, man. Those birds are out here. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna miss this a little bit once I actually go home though. All right, guys, let's do this. Here I'll be right back. Alright, guys, we got about 7 minutes left until the open. 7 minutes. Let's do this. What's up, Felix? What's up, bro? AVGO. I'll check that one out. KPTI. Yeah, KPTI looks good, too. Let's look at it. UNG. Look at UNG. UNG actually looks really good as well. AVGO looks okay. I like the movement Wednesday, but right now the volume's just a little bit too low for me for AVGO. Alright, so let's try to do the Robinhood thing today, guys. I think that'll be fun. Maybe we'll try to trade a little bit in Robinhood and do the options trading as well. Especially if I don't see much that's really moving today. Well, before I read that, man, I'm definitely going to use Google Translator because I don't trust anybody telling me to read anything in a foreign language. Okay, I can try to read it? No, I don't even want to try that. It says, hello, I greet Vanessa and wish her a good day and a good weekend. Love you, is what it says. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that. No idea. What's up, hero? Yeah, KPTI didn't look bad. Alright, so let's, it's 8:25, guys. 8:25. Let's get this rolling here. Alright. Let's see what my account's at now. My account is at 240,278. So yeah, so like I said, I lost about $80 on Wednesday, which isn't bad. I mean, I'll accept it. I'm still in the green in my account. Just what's up, the best? What's up, bro? Good morning, man. KPTI looking scary. KPTI looks unpredictable, is what KPTI looks to me. Honestly, though, guys, I'm ready to get back home to my computer. We got a bunch of classes we still got to upload. It's been a while since we've been putting out our classes. It's just been a hectic few days. Let's see, we got action heating up. Those float stocks making moves. I'm just going to delete these actually and set this up so I don't have too much stuff running in the background here. There we go. Let's get this trade idea set up. Yeah, everybody can, yeah, y'all should be able to hear me too, right? Can anyone hear him, or is it just me? No, y'all can all hear me. You should be able to all hear me, right? Test, test. Here we go. Alright, how does that look, guys? I should probably change my view a little bit here. Move myself over to this side, right? Maybe shrink myself a little bit, huh? There we go. Yeah, that should work, right? There we go. Alright. Alright, guys. Yeah, look at UNG, KPTI here. Let me get the... I should get it right. There we go. Alright. Yeah, KPTI. Let's see if any of these are actually tradable. We got a little bit less than a minute here, guys. Let's see if any of these are actually tradable or not. I think that's going to be the big thing, is whether a lot of these are, whether we can actually trade some of these. So let's look. We got 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Sorry, let me try to get this rolling here. I want my old mouse back. That's the biggest thing. See, trade manager. Okay. We're going to try to do this quick. We got 20 seconds, guys, until the bell. KPTI is tradable. Okay, so that's great. What was the other one? UNG, right? UNG is tradable. AVGO is tradable. All right, cool. So most of these are tradable, guys. Here's the bell. All right, let's do this. So a lot of these actually are tradable, believe it or not. All right, AMD dropping some here. All right, we got KPTI pushing up here. KPTI pushing up. We got daily high breaks. Let me scoot this over a little bit now, actually. There we go. We got OMER. We got KPTI spiking up here. AMD dropping some. Alright, guys, so yeah, so we got AMD dropping some, we got CRON on the scanners. FCEL was one of the big penny movers here. FCEL, like I said, KPTI is actually tradable on TEFs if you're using TEFs like me, and we're getting a breakout here for KPTI, so interesting here. It's up to 1050s for KPTI. AMD is surging back up a little bit as well, maybe pulling a little bit of a red to green move for AMD. The overall market right now is up after a big gap down. But, man, the overall market, honestly, it looked really, really strong on Wednesday. Look at this. It got all the way up to almost 300. So it broke lifetime highs on Wednesday for the overall market. And now it's back down to 297s. I think it might be bullish today, though, guys. I think the market may run up today just because, you know, this pullback was pretty significant. And so I think the market might run today. Who knows? But, you know, Wednesday for the overall market, we did get pretty close to the whole dollar of 300. It got up to 299.24. So KPTI running. KPTI is running some. Let me see if I can change this. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Alright. Maybe I'm wrong with the market, but I think the market may go up today. We'll see. The market just pulled back. It's actually looking kind of weak now. AMD's looking strong though. Cron is running up some as well. So yeah, Cron doesn't look bad. AMD's looking strong too. Overstock, OSTK, running up some as well. Every stock looking pretty strong. We got Nike popping up on the scanners here. FCEL. Alright, so AMD, we're getting a pullback. This could be a little bit of a VWAP bounce with AMD. I might take a little bit of a share size here with it. Although we do have some, if you look at AMD here and you see this big up wick, that does mean some selling pressure. I don't mind the VWAP bounce play here, though, with the risk of like 86. So I might get in. It might be too late, though. That's the only problem with AMD. So I actually don't like it now because I got the wrong entry. I wanted to get it down here at 90 and then ride it up for a possible VWAP bounce with this level as my risk right here at 86. But I just didn't catch it. So we'll see. We'll see if we can ride AMD up here. That's all we're looking at. But just a very tiny position here. We could get some nice movement in it though. But yeah, this was the VWAP bounce I was trying to get, and I just kind of missed it. Got in a little bit late for it. I could add to it, but if it pulls back, but we'll see. FCEL is dropping. So we're back down there. So at this point with AMD, I could either add back to it and give myself that better average that I was initially looking for, or I could just let this one go to my risk and only risk that little $10 that I would, that I'm into. I wanted bigger sizing though, and I wanted a little bit lower entry, but I just kind of missed it, which is okay. I mean, I'm not super concerned. It's 100 shares, but regardless, this is where I kind of got to be careful. Alright, we're down to 90s. I think this is going to be the big level that I have to be careful of. And so I like the confirmation there at 90. See, AMD's just getting really close there. Like I said, I could add to it. Don't know if I want to. Yeah, like I was thinking about adding back to AMD now, if it can drop that low, because I don't mind AMD now. It's got a lot of resistance above it. So let's see. I'll go ahead and get another 100 shares here with 200 shares, and like I said, I can only risk this low here at 88 now, so it's pretty solid risk, pretty tight, and we'll see if we get that push back up here, but I don't mind it. Either way, it's a small trade. We'll see if it follows through here. There's 94s. 95s. We're just looking for the VWAP bounce. It looks pretty solid for a VWAP bounce if we can actually get it over the whole $1.31. There we go. That's not that bad. There's 99s. Like I said, we just need it over this whole dollar area right here, this $31. Let me get the drawer out. But yeah, this level right here is what we want to see it over, this 31. Which, as you see, that's exactly where it got rejected as well. Yeah, I'm seeing some long actions this morning. Not too shabby. Let's look at CGC. It's kind of my baby. That's what I usually trade. All right, we're up to the whole dollar. It's testing it now. We want to see a break. We don't want to see this area hold as resistance. We want to see it break and then hold the whole dollar of 31 as support. So we basically want to see it break 31 and then use that level as support. What does KPTI end up doing? Alright, so we're testing 31 again. It's testing it. We'll give it some time to see if we can break it. We're right at 31. KPTI is looking weak, really, honestly. KPTI is looking weak. Yeah, look at that drop. See what the overall market's doing. I think that's going to dictate what happens with my trade here as well. Yeah, so the market's dropping. I thought it looked strong this morning, but I guess it ran up so much on Wednesday that you got to be a little weary. Alright, so here's some lag on my end. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's Thinkorswim. But, like the spike. See if we get some strength here. I may be able to hold the rest break even with this last little bit too. We'll see if it holds that $31 support. Like I said, that's what we want to see. Yeah, mine is, what's up, Eric? What's up, bro? Yeah, man. Chop City. Alright, we just want to see it break this 05 level. Like, that's what we want to see with AMD. I like it, though. I mean, I can essentially set it for break even now. There we go. There's 6. Let's see that break. Come on. Don't pull back. Let's see it break. It's at 03s. Oh. We get the pull back to the whole dollar. That's no good. Alright, well, we're still okay. Let me see if that's Mitch. Might be Mitch. Yep, that is Mitch. We got Mitch in here now. Yeah, I mean, I could have taken profits with that little $100 gain, but I'm okay. I'm just gonna let this little whole dollar area here work. Pulled back. Maybe I should have taken profits. That's kind of how that's how I'm supposed to approach the strategy there. Is I am supposed to hold on, let me get Mitch up here. I'm actually supposed to cover some at that previous high of the day. What's up, bro? Alright, so we do have Mitch here. What's up, brother? That's rough, man. You had a good 4th. Yeah. What's going on, man? Yeah. Here, let me throw. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, guys, we got Mitch here. Oh, wait, actually, it's not showing up. Hold on. Yeah, it should be on. Say something. Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
All right, cool.
There you go. All right.
All right, so I'm in AMD with a few hundred shares. I'm just holding it here. We want to see that level hold, and I don't mind holding it until it actually breaks under that previous support level right here at like 88.90. And so until then, I'm just going to hold it. I probably should have taken profits already. That's the frustrating part, is up here I definitely should have taken them at 31.05. I just maybe didn't get big enough sizing to really want to take it that much. So unfortunate, but small potatoes in the grand scheme of things. It's been a low volume week, so I just don't want to. All right, we're getting close to my stop out level. Just gotta be careful, because if AMD turns, it could turn quick and then start testing that 3080 level, which is not what we want. We want to see a spike back up here and then a push back up. Even though it's Chop City, it's still, we want to see it test the high of the range now. I could add to it here, but we'll see. I like the confirmation back at that level that we got. Look at KPTI today, Mitch. KPTI is tradable for us. No, I can't play this. No. Jack. No, I can't play right now, buddy. Okay, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. my son is going crazy over wanting somebody to play his Nintendo with him. Alright, so we're at 93s. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to getting to my exit. It's testing that level here. And like I said, if AMD drops, it could get really, really weak here. Alright, I'm out of AMD. It just got too close to the bottom. $13 loss. Very, very minor. I'm going to go deal with my son really quick, guys, so I'll be right back. So yeah, I'm going to go deal with my son real quick. So yeah, give me like 5 minutes.
Alright, guys. Looking around, trying to find a trade here. See EMPH. Alright. Seeing EMPH here, guys. Holding here, Bumpy Wap. Got a little bit of a bad fill there. Trying to hold to 1890s. Really not having the best morning. Just have my don't have my charting up the way I want it to be. So a little bit lost here. Trying to look around, find stocks to trade. Probably gonna get stopped out of my trade here.
Alright, but yeah, there's the breakdown on AMD that I got scared about, and that's why I actually exited. So I'm really, really happy with my exit at this point. It broke down to, looks like 3084, 3083, so happy with that. We may see a VWAP rejection here, and the SPY may actually start to pull back some here. So, not too shabby here. Let's see what we get. What's up, brother? You sound tired, man.
Definitely tired.
Yeah. Yeah, see it.
Just not in the best.
Hey, man, maybe it's not the day to trade, brother. You know what I mean?
It might not be.
I might get some options trading in.
There you go, squeezed out.
Oh, we got KPTI, which is testing that range again. So I'm trying to log into my Robinhood account, but it's been like 6 months since I actually used it. No, that's not right. Let me figure this out, man. I know I got it on my phone. Alright, well, let's just do the forgot username one. Alright, so guys, we are getting a rebound here on the SPY. The SPY is spiking up here. rebounding nicely, so we might get some pullbacks for fades here. There we go. Or maybe I'll do the Robin Hood thing next week, huh? Might be better. Just stick with one thing for now. CGC. I'm looking for it to pull back to 40-20s for CGC so I can maybe get in for a fade. KPTI, I'm really not minding here as well, although it's a little bit more risky of a trade for sure. But yeah, I don't mind CGC here. KPTI either. So we are getting a rebound here for KPTI. I like Cron a little bit, or I like CGC a little bit better. What did AMD end up doing? Ooh, Cron is right there too. Yeah, get in with a few of Cron if I can jump in soon enough. Alright, I am in with 200 shares of Cron. My risk in this case is 19, so 10 cents. My reward is from 10 down to maybe not the best risk reward. It's about 1.5 to 1 risk reward for Cron, but I'll take it. I'm also looking at CGC. I like CGC here for sure. I can use 34 as my risk from 27. But it's got to get up to 27. Maybe I could also use like 41 as my risk. Ooh, there goes CGC. CGC, I'm just going to take like 100 shares though. If we can get back up there. It spiked up there quickly, but it never got up to the whole dollar. You keep missing everything, James? Don't stress it, brother. Some days are just like that, man. I know a lot of times I'll miss that first move and it'll kind of mess me up for the rest of the day. Sometimes those first moves are the most accurate. Alright, there's CGC. Like I said, if we can get a little bit of a spike up here for CGC, I like the range a little bit better. I'm in Cron. Very small trade, though. Like I said, for CGC, I'm waiting for just this move up to 27. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a flush before, but alright, like I said, I'm looking for CGC to get up to like here, 25. Cron, I'm already in. It's just the spread needs to break down a little bit. Ah, look at that on CGC. Beautiful little breakdown there. Alright, we're at 06. Look at that breakdown on CGC. Yeah, that would have been a good one. Oh well. I'm in Kron at least, and we'll see if Kron follows through some more. With Kron, like I said, we're looking for it to break down to like 95 or so. You know, if we can break down to 95, we'll take some and see if we get a bounce. Same thing. It was going to go with the same type of move with CGC, but it just never quite got up there. Got close, but just never actually reached the VWAP entry level that we were looking for. So it is what it is. Alright, so CGC, we did get that breakdown that I was calling out, but never quite got to my entry level. It is what it is. You know, a little bit better breakdown on Kron here. We'll see. What's everybody else watching today? Like I said, it's a little bit dull for me. There's O2s for Kron. Not bad. See if we can get that whole dollar break. See if that spread can even out a little bit as well. I'm not actually in CGC Felix. I'm actually in Kron, and my entry with Kron is 07. So not the best entry, but not terrible either, I guess. But yeah, my entry is right here. Should have been up here at 10 or 09, but it is what it is. Look at that move on CGC. I'm in essentially the same move for Kron, but CGC just had a bigger range. Looked a little bit better.
Alright, gotta start it there in max R. Started there in max R.
Long or short?
Short.
I don't mind that one. I like it because it broke that low from where that VWAP bounce was, so it looks weak. My son's still in there throwing a fit, man. My son, we made the mistake of giving my son a 3DS for this trip, and now he's just kind of going crazy with it. There you go. That looks good for Max R. Here, I could throw you up. Your trade's probably going to be a little bit bigger than mine. There we go. Oh, I forgot to record this one. What? It's not recording. Well, guys, my recorder's not working. My stream's working, but my recorder is not working on OBS. Weird.
Yeah, I was having lots of problems today.
Oh, man. I don't know what's the deal with this. Brand new computer. Just downloaded OBS.
Yeah, I don't know. My monitor didn't want to work, so everything's all screwed up.
Yeah.
It's one of those days.
Yeah, man. I get it. They happen to the best of us for sure. Alright, so I'm just trying to give Kron some time. If we could find something else for a VWAP bounce play, you know. Like I said, CGC was probably the one. Yeah, just let me know when that one starts to move a little bit for you, or if you're about to take profits. Okay.
Well,
All right. So yeah, with Kron we're down to 01, 02. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, there's 01s. Let's see if we get that break on Kron. There's 15s. Yeah, we just got to get the whole dollar break. I mean, it looks good here. We just want to see a breakdown to like 95 or so. Build a little bit of cushion up on the day, but I'm going to take half off there. Let the rest a little bit work. Like I said, I'm kind of disappointed in myself because my AMD trade would have worked. It went right up to where I typically take profits on AMD, and I just hesitated taking profits, and it ended up backfiring a little bit on me, unfortunately. All right, squeeze up for CRON.
should have stuck with that AMRN, man.
I saw that one. Man, I saw that one moving. Yeah, man. I saw that one moving earlier. Kron squeezing up. I could add back to it, but I might just hold the rest with 15-10 risk. Market's open all day today, right? It's not a half day, huh?
I believe so.
Alright, so there's Kron back up to that level. Like I said, I'd probably hold the rest break even now. I'll stick to my 512 risk, I guess. Commission for TEFs and trading advise is like 0.006 cents per share. And so like, but there's a 150 per trade minimum, and so after it's very small. So, but there's a 150 per trade minimum. So like, if I buy less than 300 shares, my commission essentially is like $1.50 in and $1.50 out plus fees, and so it's like $4 roughly for a round trip. Roughly $4 for a round trip, so very small, you know. I mean, I'll give it a little bit of time, but I'm just kind of, like I said, this last week it's been a slow, dull week because the volume's been a little bit worse in the market, so I'm not really trying to push it to the limit, you know. Alright, there's 09s. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to give this one a little bit of time, but gonna hit the gym today. Yeah, no worries, Vice. Yeah, if anybody wants to check out TradeNet and TEFs, same platform broker that Mitch and I use, I'll post that link here. Like I said, commissions are super cheap. That's one of the ways I can that's one of the ways I can trade like I do. It's because commissions are just ridiculously cheap. Specifically, if you use small sizing. If you use larger sizing, they're definitely not as favorable. So I do want to kind of preface the rest of this with that. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of benefits. I think it makes sense. I think the bundle that like each package comes with just makes sense for new traders because I think There's no PDT rules, so you can day trade as much as you want. The platform's pretty decent, all things considered. Commissions are pretty cheap. It comes with a trading course, access to a trading chat room. And so I think that bundle for all less than $400, it makes a ton of sense. And I think it's one of those things that I think most traders are going to lose their TradeNet account as well. But I think that it's just a much cheaper option. I think most of the time they end up depositing thousands into a regular broker and then losing that. And so I think with TradeNet, it kind of cancels out some of the risk, allows them to get started for much cheaper and kind of get their feet wet in the market without risking a ton. So that's kind of what I think. That's where I think TradeNet really shines. And so if you want to check out the pros and cons of them, and I do break down the cons because there are some cons to using them. I've been using them for over a year, so I kind of know what the pros and cons are. Go check out that link. It's just a video walkthrough where I break down the pros and cons. Also, if you want to check them out, like I said, if you go through my link, you can get the intro package for less than $400, so it's not too bad. So I'll post that link here one more time as well if you want to check that out. Great way to help support the channel if you want to help support us. How you doing over there at Maxer, man? What's up? What's happening with that one, bro?
No, it needs to reverse here. It's at the squeeze point.
Yeah, the $0.50.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's another rejection for CRON right at that level. I'm trying to give it patient. I'm trying to be patient with it and give it some time, but kind of a dull day today. I could think about CGC here as well, but CGC, that first fade was beautiful follow through too. Same thing with Cron. There's 06, 08. We just need that spread to even out a little bit with Cron now. There's those 7s. I don't really mind CRON here. I could consider adding to this one as well. I'll probably not. I'll probably just wait. We'll see. A little bit of a choppy, dull day. What's the SPY end up doing? SPY was weak at first.
Yeah, chop fest.
Yeah, man. And I mean, that's what we got to kind of expect today, though. Day after the 4th of July. I think half the country's probably hungover right now and sleeping. The other half is on vacation, probably. So.
Probably what I should have been doing.
Yeah, man. I am on vacation. I probably shouldn't even been trading today. Alright, there's 08s. 07s. We'll see. Alright, thanks, James. Thanks, bro. CGC is not at the VWAP yet. At least it may be now. Oh, it is at the VWAP. Hey, good call, bro. I mean, it's not quite there. It's still got about 10 cents left, so I'm not trying to get in yet. AMD's going up. So maybe I got spooked out of AMD a little early. Ah, look at that. I mean, I'm not super upset. I don't know if I, like I said, I don't know if I would have held it through this 85, 84 level. That would have broken my risk anyway. And so it could have just faked me out before, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get squeezed out here. Probably end the day.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be a slow, dull day today. I think the volume's gonna be low in the market. I'm ready to get back home and trade on my normal computer. But it has been kind of fun here doing Michigan trading. Yeah, this will be the last day with the birds, guys. Maybe I'll buy a bird sound thing though. might just add 100 shares to this one for Cron and then let it try to work. Hold it to that high up here at 15 or so, maybe 18, and then if it goes against me, just let that be it for today. I mean, I might hang around, but either way, very small, very slow day today. Cron, CGC, AMD's looking better though. I mean, AMD broke out of that range, and so it's looking good now. CGC is up there too, but like, to be honest though, I'm trading a cannabis stock already. Like, that's what I'm trading here with CRON. Like, CRON's a cannabis stock, and they act very similar to CGC. So it's like I could jump in CGC, but I'm already holding a cannabis stock with Cron, so it's like it's kind of unnecessary. They do move a little bit different, but not big enough to really consider jumping out of one and back into another.
Yep. Definitely probably should have just called it a day today. Computer not working. Just emotions all over the place.
Hang in there, brother.
That's just how it goes.
Right, there's up to 13s. I mean, CGC doesn't look bad. It's up to 40.20, but like I said, I'm not going to jump out of one cannabis stock short and then back into another one short. I'm just going to stick with my very set risk. Right, there's 14s. Should have some fun videos upload though. Hopefully I can make some today. Alright, let's see what my risk is now, or my entry is for this one. My entry is 07 still. What? How's it 07 still? I guess the bid. BRFS. Let's check it out. What was that? KPTI. What did that one end up doing? I know I was watching that one today. Look at KPTI fade, man. That one did flush. Alright, so Cron's getting up there though, guys. Cron is getting up there. I'm going to give it time. Like I said, let it test this level. And then, hold on one second. Alright. So, yeah, so we'll see what Cron does here, CRON. It's up to 14s now. So, we're just looking for that level to hold. You know, you see this resistance level I drew right here. We're just looking for that level to hold. KPTI also looks pretty interesting here. KPTI. There's 11s. I like this confirmation here for it. We'll see if it actually holds for CRON. Hero says, "Hey John, big brother, I can hear Sparrow voice." Yeah, man, I'm in Michigan right now, which is like up north, and there's a lot of animals up here, man. So that's what's going on with me up here. DBV breaking low out of range. Yeah, let's check it out. KPTI, the only one I might consider after this Cron trade is KPTI, if it can get up there to 10. I might consider that fade. There we go. Looking a little bit better for Cron. I like that drop now. AMD looking super strong. What's the SPY at? The SPY just got hit this morning. I thought it looked strong today too. But man, SPY just getting hammered. Like I said, guys, go check out Trade Ideas. Honestly, if you're wondering what kind of scanners I'm using that's kind of showing me everything that's moving, go check out Trade Ideas. All right, so we are getting a squeeze up here for CRON. But yeah, if you want to check out the same scanners, get the same edge that we have in the market with these scanners, I'll post that link as well. Like I said, it's one of the honestly the best scanners in the game in my opinion. Super versatile, allow you to do a lot of different stuff, and there's the link, so go check them out. Another great way to help support our channel. If you want to, help support us, go check them out. Honestly, I think if you're a good enough trader, these things can pay for themselves very easily. And like I said, I think these are the best scanners in the game. I should have a video coming out sometime soon on how to build your own scanner around a certain strategy with these. And so that should be a fun video. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any specific videos you guys want to see on those topics as well. Hero, that's another topic for another day, brother. Alright, so what was the other one I was watching? KPTI. If KPTI, like I said, if it can get up to 10, I'll consider it. Roku going up. I haven't watched Roku and SQ lately. Probably because I only have one monitor for charts. Whoa, look at Roku and SQ, man. Yeah, those are going crazy. SQ's kind of at the VWAP really here. So it doesn't look bad. Alright, so I'm waiting for Cron here. And like I said, once this Cron trade's done, unless KPTI gets up there to the VWAP and the risk reward is good enough, then I'm probably just going to finish it for the day. We'll see. Like I said, low volume day. It's Friday, the day after the 4th of July. And I think a lot of people are going to be MIA today. I think the volume's like it is, pretty low, dull. Don't want to take any crazy risks today because the market's just not going to be as consistently reliable. And so yeah, we'll see what we get today, but I'm just taking it slow. I'm not trying to make any crazy risks. Yeah, no, I've been looking at KPTI. It really doesn't look bad here. I've been looking at KPTI. It really doesn't look bad. It's just got to get up to 10. Like if KPTI can get up here, I'll really consider it, and then I could probably use a risk level of like 28. And so I've got a 28-cent risk, and then a reward target of at least probably 35. So that's like what, a 65-cent reward versus a 28-cent risk. It's not bad. So that's the one I'm considering. And but that's if it can get up there, And again, it all depends on how I feel after this CRON trade.
Yeah, my trade looks like it just doesn't want to drop. Looks like it keeps wanting to hold, so might just cut it here, break even.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. It all depends, man. I don't want to tell you the wrong answer because I think that one could go either way, for MAXR.
I don't even like it anymore. I'm just in it because I took the trade.
I might go get some food. I have been able to eat lately though, man. So yesterday I made it through the day without getting nauseous, but eating good food.
Looks like I should have stuck to AMAT. AMAT trading really well today.
Yeah, AMAT did have a really nice fade there. Alright, so we're down to 10. Like I said, I'm trying to be patient with Kron. I could add to it here with like another 100 shares, but I think my average wouldn't get much better, and I think it's at kind of a crucial level here, so I'll probably just stick with what I have here for it. Yeah, Roku did look good. I know Roku looks super strong today. Big spike up. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, AZ. Yeah, just take it easy today, brother. Nothing wrong. $30 is small potatoes, bro, so hang in there, man. I'm probably going to do the same. I might get squeezed out of Kron here. It's still kind of, like, you can see the range here of Kron, and so I'm trying to let it move through that range, but, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to... I'm trying to let the range kind of follow through here, and sometimes that's going to mean it tests the top of the range, but just got to be ready to exit if this one goes against me. A little bit better now. Drop down to 15.11, and so we'll see what we get, guys. Yeah, I mean, not super confident in it, but gonna let it test the range, see what happens. Like I said, today's Friday, the day after the 4th of July. Just remember, the volume's going to be a little bit lower today. Half the country's probably hungover right now, and so just be safe, My mother-in-law actually came up to me this morning and said, "Hey, John, you're good at trading, right?" And I said, kind of. And she asked me, she said, "Well, why don't we try to pay for our vacation with trading?" She's like, "What if I gave you like $4,000 and see if we could pay for our vacation with trading?" And I told her no. I told her no. I told her that my accuracy rate hovers at around 65%. And so while that is statistically an edge, it's over, I trade small over the long run. And that, just like I could win a few $1,000s, I could very easily lose it. And I don't want to dampen our trip with losses. And I also just told her I don't want to trade with family's money. That's just not what I'm trying to do. So... yeah, for sure. And that's what I told her. I said, look, I don't want to... I could make money, but I also could lose money. And, the way I make money is over, like, the long run. So, like, small-time swings will happen. And especially today. Today just wouldn't be the day to do that. And I think she respected the fact that I was honest with her about it. I could have just said, yeah, let's do it. But, I'm not trying to risk thousands of dollars today. I mean, she sees me do this here. Like, she sees me trade, and, she doesn't really understand it. And so, to her, she thought I might be able to just make bank like that. But really, if I was making $4,000 like that, I wouldn't even, be streaming this. If I could make $4,000 in a day. That consistently, I mean. She had good intentions, though. I appreciate the trust that she had in me to want to do that, but got to do the smart thing there. No, my mother-in-law does not do trading. I'm sure she invests. Alright, there's 09s. Like I said, I'm just trying to let Kron work through this range here. Probably not. Like, I like the channel. I enjoy doing it. What I mean, though, is like $4,000 a day is just completely different. $4,000 a day is like $20,000 a month, or $20,000 a week, which is like $80,000 a month, which would be like pretty close to $1 million a year. And so if I was making $1 million a year trading stocks, I am sure I probably wouldn't trade as often, and I probably wouldn't stream as often because I'd be making $1 million, But yeah, another thing though is like people hate on
Out of my position there.
You got out?
13. Yeah, $13 loss. I'm just gonna get out. It's just not moving. I don't know.
Don't stress it, bro. Get you some rest, man. You do anything for the fourth?
Yeah, I ended up going to uh, a soccer game that got rained out, so not
Oh
the
man,
best.
yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it's didn't get to see any fireworks or anything like that. Kind of was a sucky fourth.
Yeah, man. Mine wasn't that bad. I went to family's house here in Michigan. We did some fireworks, but that's it. Got home early. I got kids, so I had to be in bed for like 9 o'clock. Hold on, guys. My aunt-in-law, I guess. I don't know what. I just call her Aunt Lori. I guess my aunt showed up here. James says, I took my stepdaughter to the parade in the morning, and then we all went as a family to watch fireworks. That's nice, man. Yeah, that's the funnest thing. My son got to see. The cool thing about being out here in Michigan is that there's tons of lightning bugs. You know, fireflies, whatever you want to call them. In the South, we call them lightning bugs. But there's tons of them everywhere up here. And so it's like at nighttime, it's literally just, it looks like everything's just sparkling. There's so many lightning bugs out here. And so my kids ran around just catching those all night. That was fun. That was cool. Alright, there's those sevens. Just looking for a cron to break down to the bottom of this range. I mean, I like it more and more as it keeps dropping here. Um, we'll be flying out by Mitch in Denver in 8 days too. 8th birthday is July 19th. Nice, man. I would come out there at the same time, but man, I need a little bit of a break after this vacation, man. It's been a hectic. The good thing, I think I might have gotten off of coffee though. I mean, I haven't drank coffee in like a week. Haven't had caffeine in a week. I do miss it though. I don't think I'll get off of it. I like the taste of coffee. And while we're just hanging out here, man, this has got to be wrong, man. Huh? Yeah. Well, we got a little bit of time here. Like I said, go check out TradeNet. One of the best things about TradeNet is that they really allow you to get your feet wet with trading without necessarily risking a ton of money. For less than 400 bucks, you get 14K in buying power, so you can actually trade with a decent sized account on a good platform, and it is a good platform. Like I said, for less than 400 bucks, you know, it's very similar to a prop firm, and so it's like there is a profit split of 70-30, and there is a max loss of 700. But even if you think about it, you're paying 400 for a max loss of 700, so you're actually getting an extra few $100s with that, and so the risk reward's decent in trading terms as well. But like I said, it comes with a trading course, access to a trading chat room, and I don't think anywhere else in the trading world can you have such a small initial investment and then really get so much with it. And so I think that's where TradeNet really shines. To put it into perspective, though, I think most traders are going to lose their TradeNet, funded account as well. I think most new traders are going to lose their account regardless of who it's from. But this is just a much cheaper option and really allows traders to get their feet wet for cheap. And I mean, if you are successful, you can still make money with it as well. I'm not saying you can't make money with it, but I just think it's really good for new traders. I think it makes a ton of sense if you think about it. And so if you want to check that out, it's a great way to help support the channel as well. I'll post that link here.
All right, started there, square.
There's the link if you want to check that out. Just posted it in the chat. You're in square. I know square was setting up for a fade earlier. Let me see. Yeah. Also, if you want to see the full walkthrough of TradeNet, I'll post that link here as well, so you can kind of see the pros and cons, because there are some pros and cons to it that you want to understand. So yeah, I'll post that too. There you go.
One that I liked that I didn't trade today was PCG. I just never got around to it, but it was a good trade there.
Yeah, PCG looked like a good fade. Yeah, I'll throw you up a little bit, Mitch, if you want. So we did get a breakdown on Cron. We're down to 05s. There's 03, so it's actually looking pretty good here. See, we get that whole dollar break here again. Actually, so I'll throw you up once this one. If it gets down to 15, I don't know about taking profits, actually. I might just let this one ride. I'll throw you up here so I can manage it too. There we go.
It still has one more bounce here. There you go. It's just not a big range on that one.
Hey guys, I gotta go inside. They're about to do landscaping over here. They're about to cut the grass, I think, outside. So I probably gotta go inside. So yeah, I'm gonna mute myself for now.
All right, guys. We'll probably finish up these trades. Keep you guys in touch. Like always, guys, don't forget, check out our broker TradeNet. It gives us a great ability to have these shorts that we're doing right now, and gives us an ability to come every single day trade in front of you guys with low commissions and a chance to get these gains. Don't know if we're gonna come out on the bright side today, but hey, it's a little bit of a slower day. Just gonna stick to our trades, finish up the day. I know John will definitely keep you guys in touch. Stay up with the Discord, guys. If you haven't gotten already, get into our Discord. Our Discord is absolutely free, gives you a chance to go ahead and stay with us, stay up with our positions. A lot of times when we get off of here, we'll go ahead and keep you up to date on our positions in the Discord, and gives you an ability to go ahead and question us and give us anything kind of advice or feedback that you need just to get you to that next level. Later, guys. Later, Eric. Later, Scott. Later, James. All right. Let's see the square break down a little bit there. Let's see if we can get some profit here.